There's a moment most parents don't talk about. It happens quietly. You're no longer arguing. You're no longer chasing. You're no longer begging for conversation. You're just not included anymore. And the hardest part isn't the silence itself. It's the not knowing whether it can still be repaired. If you're here, this video is not about blame. It's not about fixing your son. And it's not about forcing closeness. It's about how trust actually returns, after months, after years, after long silence. And why most attempts to reconnect fail, even when love is real. Because trust doesn't come back the way it left. Silence between parents and sons doesn't continue because of anger. It continues because silence feels safer than hope. For many sons, reconnecting isn't just a conversation. It's a risk. A risk that they'll be misunderstood again. A risk that nothing has really changed. A risk that opening up will lead back to pressure. So they wait. Not to punish, but to protect themselves. And here's the part parents rarely hear. The longer the silence lasts, the more emotionally expensive breaking it becomes. Most parents believe trust comes back through effort. More messages. More concern. More reassurance. More explaining intentions. But trust doesn't rebuild through effort. It rebuilds through safety. And safety doesn't feel active. It feels quiet. It feels like space without abandonment. Like presence without pressure. This is why parents who try harder often push sons further away, without realizing it. Many parents apologize, sincerely. But apologies alone don't rebuild trust. Because trust isn't about what was said. It's about what might happen again. A son doesn't ask, "Did they mean it?" He asks, "Will it change anything?" And until he feels that answer in his body, not his mind, he stays quiet. Reconnection doesn't happen all at once. It happens in phases. Phase 1, observation. Your son watches, silently. He notices what you don't do. Phase 2, testing. Short replies. Neutral responses. Low emotional risk. Phase 3, gradual exposure. He shares something small. Not important. Not vulnerable. Most reconnections fail in phase 2 because parents rush ahead emotionally. Safety comes from predictability. Not affection. Not reassurance. Not advice. Predictability. When a son knows, he won't be corrected, he won't be evaluated, he won't be emotionally cornered, he relaxes. And relaxed people talk. Stepping back doesn't mean giving up. It means letting silence exist without panic. Allowing conversations to end unfinished. resisting the urge to clarify your love. This restraint is not weakness. It's emotional intelligence. Reconnection rarely starts with, "We need to talk." It starts with casual comments, practical questions, observations, not feelings. This is not avoidance. This is rebuilding trust safely. When your son finally talks again, do not teach, fix, reframe, explain your intentions. Do acknowledge, reflect, stay neutral longer than feels comfortable. Your calm response teaches him, this is safe now. Trust doesn't return in words. It returns in relief. Relief that nothing bad happened after speaking. Relief that silence wasn't punished. Relief that space didn't mean abandonment. That relief is fragile. Handle it gently. If you're still here, understand this. Silence doesn't mean the relationship is gone. It means the relationship is protecting itself. Trust returns when safety returns. And safety begins when pressure ends. If this video helped you understand reconnection, the first video explains how silence begins, often without anyone realizing. If you're new here, start with part 1. It explains how the silence begins, and why it's not rebellion.